How's it going, guys? TFF back here with another video. Today was actually the trade deadline in the NFL, so I'm going to be going through my biggest takeaway of the NFL trade deadline. It was a very slow day, to be honest. No massive moves. The biggest move actually came yesterday, Von Miller to the LA Rams, which I did make a video about yesterday, and there was lots of speculation about Deshaun Watson getting traded probably to the Miami Dolphins. That did not happen. Of course, Deshaun Watson not playing this year because of many legal issues. And Tua has not been the best, but when he came back from injury, he's looked pretty decent. And that would be probably a piece that would go if Deshaun Watson was traded to the Dolphins. However, this was all speculation as Deshaun Watson did not move. Today, it seems like the Texans are probably not going to play him this season because of the legal issues, and that means Tua is staying in Miami, which I guess is not too bad. He's shown flashes, but he's lacked the consistency that it takes to be a top level QB. Don't forget that he hasn't played a full season yet, whether that be injuries or because Fitzpatrick was there. Regardless, he still needs time to develop, and I do think that maybe keep holding on to him, he could develop into something like Deshaun Watson, or maybe just a solid QB if he has the capabilities to do so. On to what I believe is the biggest trade. It was Melvin Ingram. He got traded from the Steelers. He actually quietly, apparently, requested a trade out of Pittsburgh, and he got traded to the Kansas City Chiefs. The interesting or the key thing that you should note about this trade is that we got to take into consideration how bad the Kansas City defense really is. It's horrendous. It's probably the worst in the NFL. But their D line does now have a few pieces to it that could help it out. If you take Chris Jones, Frank Clark, and now Ingram, that's not a bad defensive line at all. Veteran presence, Frank Clark and Ingram on the edges, they've done this for many years. I'm still confident that they can get to the quarterback, and Chris Jones always wreaks havoc on the inside. However, the rest of the defense is really worrying. They're literally getting lit up almost every game, and they're showing no signs of stopping. Just yesterday, they allowed quite a few points to the Giants, although offense didn't play well for the Chiefs. They're just looking like in a little bit of a disarray. However, that defense is a problem, and I think that they tried to rectify it. However, by adding Ingram, they're just strengthening a position that I believe was actually quite strong. The defensive line was one of the parts where, yeah, they weren't creating too much havoc or too much pressure, but the talent is there for them to do so. And I feel like them just bolstering that kind of neglected the rest of their defensive issues, specifically their secondary. But Ingram's going to be a great fit. He's going to get quite a few one-on-one matchups, I believe, considering Jones may take a double team because of how good he is. And Frank Clark on the other side, he's a talented pass rusher in the past, and I do think that his skills didn't just go away because the defense is struggling. I think that he still has a chance to be a really good piece, and I do think that Ingram is going to fit in quite well. Will this make the Chiefs a better team? Yeah. Will it make their defense any better? I'm not too sure of it. Ingram's a solid player, but like I said, they're strengthening a position that they already had that was pretty decent. Um, I do think that the real issues of the Chiefs come on the back end, not so much in the front six or front seven. I think that it's okay. It's not great. It might even be bad, but that secondary is horrendous right now, and I do think that in a move to try and get that defense better, I think they attacked the wrong area. With that being said, there was not many trades or any trades at all really for secondary pieces that were studs. The only real one was a few weeks ago when Stephon Gilmore went to the Carolina Panthers. But he was just coming off an injury. No one really knew how he was going to be, and the Chiefs still thought they could turn around their defense. So I do see why they didn't move in for Gilmore. However, this is they're trying to get back into the mix in a tough division. Really, Chargers have been looking really good, although they did lose. The Raiders not looking bad at all. I do think that their division is still up for the taking. They just have to be a little bit more consistent because, especially with Henry Ruggs not playing anymore because he got arrested today, I do think that the Raiders might take a dip. And that leaves the opportunity for the Chiefs to come barreling back and win that division. Thank you guys so much. Like and subscribe. TFF out.